Right. Hello. So it's TK again. I have nothing in particular planned to say apart from to read you a poem called The Mirror. So we're going to cut right to it and I will read you The Mirror. Alright. The Mirror, 31/07/26. She reaches out from her glass prison, her confines, breaking the divide between us, shattering the mirror. I am face to face with her now. I examine her eyes, how they twinkle, for she blinks pure stardust away from her eyelashes. They don't drain out in her tears. She has none. Yet my face is wet. She reaches out to me, using her soft sleeve to dry my tears. Her smile is contagious. I feel one creeping up on my lips, like how an eager child would peel open a banana. My teeth on show, how they have rotted away, too ripe. Just before she embraces me, I flinch, expecting a shove. As she holds me, I soften, for my tears are now pure gold. We melt into one another until we become whole. Ooh, right, I was so close. I had a little stumble there, but I was so close. But this is actually good because it's illustrating my point on how easy it is to be nasty to yourself and not nice to yourself and be like, you know, focusing on the negative, such as that's actually a great example because it literally illustrates the whole point of the poem, which is how we view ourselves and how I view myself. And me, it's just quite telling how, you know, when I stumbled on a little bit of my words at the end, I felt this natural instinct to go, ooh, close to having it be like chef's kiss or whatever, you know, and that's really natural. But basically I wrote that about how there's the past version of me and the current version of me, which I don't know what way it's going or whatnot. It just came to me and how they're merging. But it's also about how easy it is to be hard on yourself and expect coldness and meanness from yourself if it's like all you've ever known. And that was a poem I wanted to write that had a hopeful undercurrent, because my poems, I was quite used to using them as an outlet. I've not been writing poetry for that long, but when I was using it as an outlet for kind of like melancholy poems or poems full of like anxiety, and which is good, like that's good and stuff. But I feel like I've changed in a way where I want my poems to be more healing. I don't want them to focus on the same flavor of anxiety or sadness, because there's like more to me than that. I just hope there's more that meets the eye. It may look like that on the surface sometimes. When you go deeper, you connect with yourself again, and you realize, gosh, there is more to me than meets the eye. I am more than the stories I tell myself, the outdated stories. And I suppose it is quite easy for a lot of us to be hard on ourselves. I hope you got something from that, if anything at all. Be more kinder to yourself, be more nicer to yourself. And that's something that I need to learn too, because I could very easily beat myself up over that, and I'm gonna try my best not to, because there's gonna be people out there that like the raw, unedited part of me, the raw, unedited video where there is a little mistake, because that's only natural, you know. But hopefully you guys can take something from that. Alright, this is coming up to 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go. If anyone's watching, thank you for watching. Right, TK out. Bye bye, till next time.